Hello and welcome back to Boss Man, where we go for all the collection logs from all the bosses in the game. Currently, we're at Kiln right now, and we just set our fastest PR at 21:31. And it was also a 2-cycle, so we have a lot of room to improve if we're able to eventually 1-cycle Hurricane. This is a pretty old clip, but I felt like I had to include it. Arceus got his purple mushroom, but it's his second one, so it's a 1 in 500 drop, rarer than pretty much anything else, and it's worth like 3 mil. So he was not happy at that. We got a Grimoire. Yeah, it's a good split. That's like a 50 mil split-ish. 50 to 60. Is this the back-to-back? 3, 2, 1, loot. Ooh. I got like the worst drop. Oh my god, we finally got it. Oh, oh my god, this is just, let's get the hell out of here. I never want to see this boss ever again. I think, what was our KC? We were at 98.99. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to like finish off the final drops to 10k, but the 169 Spirit Shields is kind of a bit of a meme number, so I also don't want to keep killing them. But let's respond to all these PMs, because there's a lot of them. So I went ahead and looked into rune metrics to see what our total drops were at Corp. The cannonballs is a bit of a rough number, as I'm not sure how many I used and how many I got, but it's basically the profit of cannonballs I've had since I started Corp. It's really carried by the bolt drops. Even the white berries are a lot. So 1.1 bill, and I want to say I spent like 400 to 500 mil on supplies to kill all of these. So in the 200 hours, I made like 600 to 700 mil profit. So just over 3 mil per hour profit, which is pretty nice for how AFK it was and the boss log progress. So we're moving on to the last AFK, or I guess semi-AFK boss in Calphite Queen. The main limiter at Calphite Queen is going to be the pet, as the pet is the rarest item at 1 in 2500 with a 500 threshold, while the other drops, the Dragon Chain, the Dragon Long, and the KQ Head, are all 1 in 128 or 1 in 256. So I'm going to probably have multiples of all of them by the time I get the pet, unless I get really lucky on the pet. But for this boss, we need to swap between melee and range. But apart from that, Revo++ will do all the damage for me. There we go. We got our first KQ head. That is the first item on the collection log here. We still need to get the Dragon 2-hand sword, which is 1 in 256, and the Dragon Chain, which is 1 in 128, and then the pet. You kidding me? We get a stinking F. Why am I even picking it up? It doesn't do anything for me. We got another effigy. KQ is fun. We seem to only be getting these KQ heads. Here we go, another item to add to the log. We got our Dragon Chain body. So this is kind of awkward, but we got a Dragon 2-hander, and I have no idea when it was. It must have been one of those times where I AFK'd too hard and lobbied, or I missed it on the ground, so I didn't pick it up. But that means for Calphite Queen, we only need to get the pet, and then we're done with the log. It also, if we go to Chaos Elemental and Giant Mole, it also knocked off one more item there. So that's 3 items knocked off of the about 60 we have left. Picked ourselves up another KQ head, just shy of that next. So disappointed. Got an effigy. I thought we got the pet. Oh my god. We got the egg. We can get out of here. And what is that? KC 1173. So let's claim this egg. And we've done checkmate. That was actually not that bad of a log, but 25 mil more for the giveaway. We ended up with 7 heads, only 1 Dragon 2-hand sword, 3 Dragon Chains, and the KQ pet. Another day down, no pet. Where are we KC-wise? Harakan. 66 KC. Getting there. So I've been doing raids in the background, but really haven't shown them much in the video. Basically, I have one friend who PMs me all the time to go raids, and I finally told him that because I'm going for all these logs, I'll start coming. So if I'm not busy when he PMs me, I go. Apart from that, I don't really go, so unless Tuzzy becomes a real big problem, and then maybe I'll just sit in raid FC and go to BM teams all day long to get that. But we still need both Little Tuzzy and the Yakapet. Yo, that's embarrassing. I forgot to take Vamp off. Hey. Codex. And nothing. 1,000 chests down, though. Hey. Another, like, 35 mil. Amulet of the Forsaken. This is why Barrows is such good money right now, because, like, even when you're not getting the rare drops, you can still pick up amulets. Like, we're under 1 in 100 now. It's not insta-selling. It's finally crashing. No. No. My Barrows, baby. 28.4 mil. No. Oh, that's 10 mil less than I thought I was gonna get. Oh, and I have to do so much more Barrows. Eggs home. At least it's an item. Ooh, that's an expensive drop. Carol's crossbow. Torax plate legs. Durok plate butter. No. Oh, we got a Linza's piece, but it's not the one we need. I cry. Our second Linza hammer and our 6th piece overall. And then we go back to back with an Amulet of the Forsaken. Let's go sell this. That's our 12th amulet. Yes! Guthan's Warspear, GG settled. We're done with Guthan's. That is 37 out of 39 in terms of Barrows drops. We just need the Darok's plate legs. And then once we have those plate legs, we're just going to be killing Linza over and over again to get that shield. Carol's crossbow. Money, money, money. Oh my god. We get 2 Linza pieces in the same day, but it's not the one we need. Torax help. Back-to-back flail. Picked ourselves up a double chest, unfortunately. Both things we already have, but double chests are cool always. It's back-to-back 1 cycles. I'm starting to do it pretty consistently. I've got a nice rotation down with range. With SGB, it's not too hard. That is our 78 kill. So we have 2 more until we hit the next threshold. And then our drop rate will go up to 1 in 66, which is kind of nice. From Barrows and Kiln, we move on to Virago. I've been doing a lot of Virago. Basically, how I do it is during team split, ceilings, and Scopulus week, so 3 of the 6 rotations, I try to do an hour or 2 every night. That keeps my kill count going up to about like 100 a month, so it's something I can envision me getting Vitalis at least somewhat soon, even though it's not really a guarantee. It varies between duo and trio. I find Scop trio to be really easy comparatively if you have all the setup. At least P5. The P5 push with Purple Bomb is really easy because you can use Disruption Shield on both the base and the bomb to block the first 2 blues, and you're onslaughting because you have 5 abilities to attack. So you don't need to worry about having a perfect DPS rotation to get a good push. And then during Reflect, you can just hammer, and at that point, the kill is pretty much done. But trio is a nice way to be really relaxed because the trio group that I go with, all 3 of us are capable of duoing. So if anyone dies, it's not really the end of the world, as it just means a slower kill of 1 to 2 minutes. And at the same time, we don't need to be super try-hard to get all the kills done. And the way trio drops work, they're split pretty evenly, with the base, bomb, and DPS each getting about a third. I'd say it favors the bomb tank a little bit more than the DPS, where like the DPS will get, or the base tank will get 33%, the bomb tank will get 40% of the drops, and the DPS will get 27%. I think that's the leftover amount. So it's still best to bomb tank, but it's not like before when you were 4 or 5 manning that if you were DPSing, especially TL5ing, where you would get like 1 drop the entire hour and it would have to rely on the energy split to even break even or seismic splits. But with that all said, let's get into the drops. We're just doing Rago here, and Iresped got his magic pet at the end of P2. So you get for getting max XP. Oh! Iresped got the seismic wand and magic pet in the same kill. P5 too. Still need that for our counter, but Vitalis is a long way away, so not too worried about it. Oh, that's a sing. 55.6 mil split. Very nice. Oh, that's on log too. We got our seismic wand. So just from those 2 hours in just energies and the seismic wand split, it was 48.6 mil. Pretty good for Trio Rago. And we got another, I want to say 15 drops, about like 500k each on average. Probably like 55 mil total, but I usually consider those as paying for supplies. But let's take this 22 mil and convert it to shards. P3 Sing. That 11.5k XP drop is paying off. And that's going to do it for clips in this episode, and it's time for the slides. We made some good progress this episode, picking up 10 new items to the collection log, leaving us with 62 items. But 6 of those can be bought just with GP, and 3 of them I don't need because you only need 1 chest from AOD. So that means we only have 53 more items to go, so we essentially knocked off 1/6. So it's starting to feel close, but it's still really far away. As you can see, the last time I had an image for a corp was quite a while ago, and we picked up another over 120 spirit shields and an extra 9 duplicate sigils until we got that log completion. And as a reminder, the last item in the log will always be part of the giveaway, so leave your RSN down below to win that Ellie sigil, and I'm going to make it a fully Ellie spirit shield by using one of the holy elixirs and spirit shields in my loot tab. For Calphite Queen, it was just a bit of an AFK grind. It was kind of like, that's a couple days. Picked up 1,000 kills and got the pet, and the giveaway for the pet is 25 mil. You also need to be subscribed to the channel to be eligible for the giveaway, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. On the more high-level bosses, it was a really good episode for us, because not only did we pick up the Grimoire, but we also picked up the Wand, which are 2 items that it's conceivable to go extremely dry on. The Vitalis and Bombi is going to keep me at Virago for quite a while. So I'm curious to see how high that end stack gets. And finally, the ender of all episodes is Berros. The numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger, and we finally have more duplicate Linsa pieces. We also picked up an extra 3 Amulet of the Forsakens, which, even though they've crashed a lot, meant I made well over 100 mil from Berros in this episode. So, not too shabby. And with that, I'm going to say bye and catch you in the next one. And I hope you have a good day.